The best music from the 60s to today. IPL Radio.
Oh, welcome back. Good afternoon. It's That's Entertainment. I'm Cheryl, and we do have some people in the house. Yay! We have Jen, who's all the things. And we do have Kim McDonald from Safety Based Settlements. Hello.
Good afternoon. Lovely to be here.
Oh, it's good. It's a lovely day too, isn't it?
Perfect outside. Yeah.
Now, we got you on today because there is a new game out that you guys have created, and I really enjoy it because it's all about Rockingham. So please tell us a little bit about the Monopoly game that is out.
Well, yeah, the whole project started a couple of years ago with a cup of coffee with two Lauries. One Laurie Smith, who you well know, and the other one Laurie Nevin. And we get together every Monday morning, have a coffee and chat about world events and things. And this day we started to think about how long we've been here and what we know about the area. And it wasn't a great deal. So one thing led to another, and I had an epiphany that night. And I thought, let's get the information about the heritage of Rockingham in a bit of a fun way.
Love that.
So
Yeah, it's awesome.
Monopoly idea came to my head, and then things evolved from there.
Yeah, great idea.
It is. It's really, really, really good.
Yeah.
So what went into picking the places that you sort of went?
Right, from the idea came a fair amount of research. Came to the realisation there hasn't been much written about our heritage and our history. Nora Taggart wrote a book about Rockingham, as did Richard Draper, who was a school teacher at Rockingham High. But those books were written 40 years ago. There was another smaller one, sort of pamphlet size, Rockingham, Yesterday, Today and Tomorrow. And then there's a chap called Victor Hall that wrote a fascinating history on the timber industry from the start of it up in Jarrahdale to how the timber products were shipped to Rockingham. Fascinating book, full of facts and figures, but mainly just relating to timber. And there wasn't much else. There's a bit of reference in some of the other diaries of early explorers. So I read these books, reread them and read them again, and then put together an idea of what could go into the set.
Yeah, so like in the chance cards and the community chess cards with the facts.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
So having done that, I thought, who makes these things? So got hold of the manufacturer over in the eastern states, Hasbro, who put out the monopolies, and were guided by them as to what to do. Right. They were quite exacting as to the format of the game, because it's all licensed product. Even though it's our idea and our input, they told us pretty much how to put it together. Right. We wanted to go one way, they wanted another way, so we came to a bit of a compromise. Right. So that side of things was going on in one direction. The other direction was the history side, and here I leant very, very heavily on the good ladies at the Rockingham Museum.
Oh, wonderful.
Their knowledge of this area is second to none, and just incredibly helpful people. Wendy and Carol Durant at the museum. Hadn't been in there for a long time, and I'm glad I've reacquainted myself with it, because there's so much stuff in there about Rockingham, and there's so much they have on archive and things like that. Yeah. So that led to the other direction as to, well, I'm going to get this game, and then what am I going to do with it? So another thought, well, because it's going to be sort of a fun educational thing, why don't we get all the schools on board? So we have now distributed a box or carton of these games to most of the schools in Rockingham, and I didn't know there were so many. There's nearly 50 of them, including high schools and ed supports and private schools and things like that.
Yeah, back in the day, there was like, when I was here in Rockingham, because I grew up in Rockingham, there's like Safety Bay, Colby, Rockingham.
Yeah,
and that's pretty much...
Yeah, not much
now
else.
It's...
But it's been terrific meeting all these school teachers coming to the office, and they all love having a chat, and it's been fantastic. So, apart from probably a handful, most of the schools now have got a carton of these games, and it's up to them what they want to do with it.
Yeah.
One school was going to use it for the end of year, teaching's finished, so we can have some Monopoly competitions in class and that
it's still
type of thing.
educational for the kids with the history side of things.
And of course I gave a few cartons off to the Rockingham Museum people so they can do whatever their committee decides to do with those.
Yeah. So what kind of challenges did you face when you were making the game? Or
apart from research, the challenge was what to leave out.
Yeah.
There was so much I wanted to put in.
Yeah.
There's only 20 odd properties, and you've got the utilities and the railway stations. I took a bit of liberty on one of the railway stations. You might have seen Carnup Station.
Yes, future proposal.
We don't have one yet,
No.
but there's one close by and down in Lakeland, so I thought I'd whack that in anyway.
Yeah, I had to Google that. I'm like, I haven't seen
where
the
is
Carnup train station.
It's on the drawing board, but it's not there yet.
Yeah. So you're planning for the future in the game as well as the train lines. Yeah. So I actually had purchased this during a show, and we were so excited to see what places around Rockingham it was and what the cards would say. But one thing we were really excited about was the playing pieces, and we were trying to come up with ideas of what might be there. And I came up with the penguin for Penguin Island and different things. Now, I'd mentioned that to you, and you said that there was an issue with that. So we got the normal playing pieces, but can you tell me a bit about that?
I would have dearly loved to have changed all those playing pieces to things that you mentioned that relate to Rockingham.
Yeah.
I was looking at an old sailing ship and the train engine and penguins and
not the
things
shopping trolley with 3 wheels like I picked.
I never thought of that. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
But so I contacted the Monopoly people and put the idea to them, and they said, "Oh, yeah, we can do it, but to retool is going to cost another $37,000.
Yeah, wow.
I thought I can put up with the boot and the old hat for a little bit longer.
Yeah, no.
That seemed an extraordinary amount of money.
Yes, absolutely.
Just for we had to get 1,500 of them. That was a minimum order. I didn't want to get that many, but that was what we had. Well, we don't have them.
Yeah.
Managed to get rid of them, or not get rid of them, but distribute them around.
Well, I've had them nearly 4 weeks. I had 7 or 8 pallets just dropped off at the office.
Yeah.
on a Friday afternoon that had to be accommodated somewhere. Since then, it's been incredibly well received in the community. Yeah. We've probably got, not rid of, we've distributed probably over half already.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So when did they actually become available for sale? Because I know I only discovered it, I think, 2 weeks ago.
Oh, about then.
Oh, really?
Yes,
yeah, because when I came there were people leaving with board games as well.
We didn't pre-sell or anything because we weren't too sure when we were going to get the beast.
Oh, okay.
So when they rocked up, my daughter Sarah, who's been working in safety-based settlements with me for 20-odd years, she developed all the little programs so people get online and buy, or people just rock up in the office and take 1 or 2 or whatever they want.
Yeah, okay. And how has the response been so far from the community?
Oh, it's been incredibly positive.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Apart from one eagle-eyed guy who reckons one of the photos is around the wrong way, so...
Oh, okay.
But I'm not too worried about that one.
Yeah. And how important was it to keep the board into true Rocco type?
Oh, that was the whole emphasis of the producing it, is to have the history and the heritage of Rockingham in the board, trying to keep most of the history back to the 1800s and not too much local recent stuff.
Yeah, I did notice that. I did notice, however, that with the community, I think it's chants or community chess, I kept getting sent to jail, like a lot. And I was wondering if there's an exceptionally larger number of getting sent to jail cards. I don't know why.
No, that does happen.
Maybe
Yes.
it was just my luck at the time.
Who Rockingham Bogan?
Sounds like it.
Well, that's what they used to call us from Rockingham High School.
You would have also noticed the insert in the
I did,
board
yeah.
of there's a
little
sort of a
wrap.
dot point.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm
dot point
opening the box
history
now.
of Rockingham.
Yeah.
That
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, it'll...
we put together. But a lot of that input was from the ladies at the Rockingham Museum.
Oh, okay.
Told them what I was looking for, and again that was a negotiation with the producers of the board, because they didn't really want to do it, but that was in the end. That's what they did.
It's so interesting because there's so many facts about Rockingham I didn't even know, and I'm still learning.
Yeah,
And the other one that fascinated me was the passenger list of the Rockingham ship.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
The other two ships that came with the Rockingham that Thomas Beale sponsored, I couldn't quite fit in.
Oh, okay.
But got the Rockingham one. But the interesting fact is, all those people there that are mentioned in the passenger list, a lot of the street names are named after them.
Yeah,
But
I did notice that, actually.
Not one of those people ever lived in Rockingham.
Oh, really?
Their relatives might have, but not one of those people lived in Rockingham.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. So how do you hope families and locals will use and enjoy the game?
Well, of course it's there for entertainment, but I'm just hoping... The idea is to
Learn about Rockingham.
just whet the appetite of, especially maybe the younger people of Rockingham, to say, well, I wouldn't mind to know a little bit more about what's going on here, and then do their own research.
Yeah.
Or just wander down to the museum and have a look.
So the highest square on the board is Rockingham Hotel.
Yes.
But it's not there anymore.
Well, it was when I started.
Oh, okay. Well, that's...
But it wasn't when it finished.
Right.
when I got
so
them.
how long have you been doing
A couple of, about 2 years and a bit, I suppose, yeah. It took that while to...
Because I was thinking there was going to be another Rockingham Hotel, like the Carnup train station. I thought maybe there's something I don't know about.
No, not at all.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It was heritage. I thought it was heritage listing at one time, but I think,
There's bits of it at Heritage listed.
bits of it was,
So you'll notice some of the walls are still there for the walkways are at Heritage listed, as well as I think one of the trees had a listing as well.
Really?
So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So, was there any surprising or lesser-known places that made the board? I saw Kent Street was on there, but where Kent Street is on the actual Monopoly board, like, I thought that was ironic. So you could have an actual Kent Street, which we do have in Rockingham, which is actually on the original Monopoly
Well,
board.
there's a few things like that. I did take a bit of poetic licence, I suppose. You notice on the front of I've got a couple of photos there of a couple of kids, which happen to be some of my granddaughters.
Oh, okay.
Put them on there.
Oh, they're celebrities now.
And the street, some of the street, Parkin Street, had to go in. That was quite significant.
Isn't that where your office is?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
There's a Penguin Road in there.
Yes, I saw that. There was a couple I didn't actually know.
So that's where another son and his family live.
Oh, okay.
And there's an 80 Road, and that's significant too, with the group settlement scheme out there, but that's where another son lives. So I had to bung all those in on the same.
make sure they're included.
It's a family reason as well as a story reason.
That's
okay,
right.
I love that. That's even cooler. And so,
and our logo is on there.
Yes, I saw that.
We wanted that more prominent, but they said no. So we just we just put up with, or not put up. We just accept what they directed.
Yeah. And so, have you been happy with the result?
The response has been quite remarkable. It's just far more than what I ever thought. From the idea of saying, well, let's get it out and we'll just drop around to the schools, and that was pretty much going to be it.
Yeah.
Or nursing homes have got some.
That's great.
They loved it. The one ladies at the Shoalwater nursing home, they were just over the moon with it, because a lot of their residents, of course, just relate to a lot of the information in there. So they were looking forward to bringing that out on their games nights to have a crack at it.
I'm sure some of them would have been lifelong residents of Rockingham. So
oh yes, there's many people there.
To see that on a board and be able to interact with it would have been great.
Exactly.
Yeah, fabulous.
No worries.
So Safety Bay Settlements has been around since 1977. Do you want to tell us a bit about what inspired you to start the business?
It wasn't really.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't really an inspiration. It was probably more from a selfish motive.
Okay.
I came down earlier in the 70s with a friend of mine. We set up a real estate agency called McDonald Realty, of course.
Okay.
And that was going quite well, but it seemed to be chewing up a fair amount of our time.
Right.
It was doing probably 12-hour days, 7 days a week. For about 3 years, we'd only have probably Good Friday off, because even one Christmas Day, we had clients banging on the door.
Yeah.
So I thought, no, with a young family, let's see if I can still stay in real estate, but reduce the hours. So we were doing real estate conveyancing with a chap up in Perth. I thought, we can do that, should be a doddle.
Yeah.
So eased out of real estate and got into conveyancing. Didn't reduce the hours too much.
No, I was just thinking that.
But it's been a great journey. My daughter, as I mentioned before, my daughter Sarah came on board 20-odd years ago, and pretty much...
So real estate's in the blood then?
Yes, and she's just been remarkable. I'm just so blessed having her there. She's responsible for keeping the place together, and especially with all the new technology.
Yeah.
She embraces that. Well, I do too, but she knows more about it than I'll ever will.
Yeah.
And she was quite instrumental in getting the design for this monopoly up and running too. So I'll be lost without my daughter. She's brilliant.
Sounds like it.
Yep.
Sounds like it. Yeah, absolutely. How has the settlement industry changed over the last 40 or so years?
Often get this question from different people. I've still got my first settlement file. There's 4 sheets of paper in there that included the contract. So at the end of the process, the seller got their money, the buyer got the property and the title, and everyone was happy. Mm-hmm. Now a contract can go into hundreds of pages.
Yes.
Even though, and the compliance is just never ending. Never ending. You just got to be so mindful of all the changes that are happening regularly. Yeah. But we've moved into trying to be paperless. A lot of it's online, largely driven by the federal government, who set up the electronic conveyancing platform through PEXA. Right. So now we can complete a lot of our settlements in office. Yeah. We don't have to go to Perth so much anymore to do it.
That would be handy.
But this year we're starting on the money laundering legislation, the anti-money laundering legislation. That's going to be another big change for everybody, not just us, for anyone who deals with any sort of money for whatever transaction. And eventually, in probably a year or so, the bank was telling me the other day, we won't have bank cheques anymore, won't have chequebooks, it'll be all digital. Yeah. And that's a big change too.
That's a massive change.
It's a huge change for the older generation are not used to that, but they just got to put up with it and somehow work with it.
Yeah, right.
You say you safety-based settlements is trying to become more sort of like community-minded and stuff. I know you've been community-minded probably in the start, probably much because you settle, but your settlements and you're getting out there with property and stuff like that. So how is safety-based settlements now trying to be involved in more of the community side of things? Because I know a lot of companies now have to be, you know, community-based and involve community and stuff like that.
From what I've read, you do a lot of community work within the community.
Yeah, Rockingham's been incredibly good to me and my family. My 3 kids have grown up here, educated here and employed here in one way or another. Right. So you need to give a bit back. Laurie Smith, who I spoke about earlier, is just a prime example of someone like that who gives back more than he receives from the community. Right. He's quite an inspiration. So we've been involved with junior sports programs. We've surf club, daughters heavily involved with the Coogee Surf Club. Yeah. We helped them out. We bought them a surf boat last year.
I did see that online.
Which was good because it brings more people into the club. Surf clubs are just a great family environment for all sorts of things. Any other cause that we consider and able to support, we will. There's a chap's been walking around Australia for nearly 2 years called Captain Australia.
Oh, really?
Fascinating individual. If you ever get the chance, have a look at him online. He started in Brisbane. He walked to Melbourne and back just as a warm-up to see how things were going.
Okay.
He's in his 60s. He's had bouts of cancer and had operations and stuff, so he thought, well, I'm not going to just hang around and wait. I'm going to do something about it. So he's promoting a project for kids' cancer as well. Right. So I started following him from about when he got to Sydney. I heard about him and just followed him across the Nullarbor. Yeah. And met up with him on a miserable day in St George's Terrace and had a chat, and then he waddled off up to Geraldton, and then he followed him through to Broome and Kununurra and up to Darwin and Katherine, and now he's in Charters Towers in Queensland. He lives in Brisbane. Okay. So he's again taken a couple of weeks off to go back to see his family. He's such a family-orientated guy. So he's going back to Charters Towers on the weekend and resuming his walk. So we've been helping him a little bit along the way too, because
a walk for cancer kind of thing.
Yeah, and to help his cause, and he's got a big following. So people like that,
inspirational, aren't they?
Yeah, they are entirely inspirational, and he means a lot to a lot of other people. So we help if we can.
Yeah, we'll have to check him out. So. Let's have a look. Have you got any questions you want?
I think we've done all the ones I want.
Okay. Yeah. So let's have a look. So you've known for your deep connection to Rockingham. So the passion behind that is your family roots here, and
yes. Well, that was the whole basis of what we did and what we do, because this area is. Just a brilliant area to work in, live in. The recreation's good, the climate's brilliant. Yeah. A lot of wonderful people around, and that's things are just a way of giving back.
Yeah,
a little
absolutely.
bit. Not trying to sound altruistic or anything like that, but it's just how we feel. Yeah. Yeah. We don't go overboard, because it's at the same time we're in there to make a profit.
Yeah, yeah. So how do you define the community spirit in Rockingham?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yes.
I think the community spirit's very positive. You know, there's people like you and your radio station that are contributing to it. There's a lot of community groups out there that are helping people. On another coffee morning we had, again with the same gentleman, we came up with the idea was to do something for Easter. Right. So this is another way we've, as a group, have contributed. So we developed a Good Friday Passion Play this year, which we had conducted on the Village Green in Rockingham. Right. we had no idea how it was going to be. We had amateur people from quite a few different churches come on board. We had nearly 500 or 600 people turn up on the day. We were just staggered.
Yeah, right.
And it went off reasonably well for a mob of people who didn't quite know what was going on.
Okay.
So that led on to the next cup of coffee, which, well, we've done Easter. We got Christmas coming up. What can we do?
Yeah.
So we're doing a carols by candlelight
Right, that's
on
right.
the 19th down on the foreshore.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And we're actually going to be broadcasting.
You're going to be down there,
Yes.
which is going to be
Oh, I
terrific.
didn't know about that. That's all right.
Oh, that's a
awesome.
new thing. That's
a new thing.
That
That's
was-
okay.
That was
And
because
there's-
we were
Oh, there we go.
invited
Now I do.
There's about 10 different churches in Rockingham involved in that.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So,
Are you going to dress up?
as what?
Something Christmassy?
I'm sure we can find a Father Christmas outfit.
Cheryl dressed
I
up
got
as
Mother Christmas.
Yeah.
I am Mother Christmas. I've got a Mother
Oh,
Christmas
good on
outfit.
Mrs. Claus the other
Mrs.
day.
Claus.
We were recording Christmas songs.
Do they know it's Christmas?
Oh,
and I
God.
wore my Mrs. Claus outfit.
Oh, good for you.
Theatre based. This is why I do my theatre
Cheryl's
show.
theatre base. I still got dragged in there to sing.
Oh,
And
that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
yeah, so we're doing that too. To
But
reach out to the
this has also been good because I grew up in Rockingham myself.
Yeah.
So I've seen the changes. I've been involved, and my mum still lives here. She worked at Shellwater Nursing Home for many years.
Okay.
She was a nurse, and then she was a hostel when the hostel was built. She became the hostel supervisor for that for a little bit, and then she's just she was a carer, but now she's retired and she's looking after our friend who's got dementia now, in Gracehaven. So she visits him now and then. But we've been here ever since. So I've grown up with all the changes.
That's nice. A lot of changes. Yeah.
I do like to come back, and it is my home ground. I live in Mandurah at the moment. It's just because my husband works down that way and we down there. But I do love coming back to Rockingham, and it's my home ground. And I walk through, and there's a whole. I grew up with hi, and people stop and you just chat away.
Cheryl's a bit of a celebrity around Rockingham.
I am now since I've been on the cover of the magazine.
Oh, yes, you would be.
People are like, I know her. Why? Why do I know her? Yeah, well, she did this and she did this, and she's Maria's daughter, and so.
And you're a bit of a celebrity.
Nice.
It's a really so people should get onto it.
Kim, what has been your proudest milestone in business or leadership in the community? Or part of something you've done for the community?
Well, I've done a few things, but the longevity, I suppose, staying in business for so long, I guess that's a milestone in itself. So nearly getting on to 50 years.
Yeah, a couple of years, it'll be 50.
Jeez, it's a long time.
For that one.
50.
Long time.
A long time, 50 years is.
When I knew you were coming, I knew to look out for the little yellow mini. Mini, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
Not yet, no, I'll
Check
go.
it out. So we know safety-based settlements is defined by the black and the yellow.
Yes.
Yeah, and there's a really cool little mini outside.
Yeah, black and yellow is WA colours,
How
so.
did you come to have the mini as iconically safety-based settlements? Is that a second passion for you?
No, not at all.
Okay.
It was
A way of promoting.
no, it was an idea from Sarah again.
Oh, really? We need to bring Sarah in next time.
Oh, you need to have a chat with her.
Oh, that'll be great. Yeah, we should get her. We'll get her in.
And I think we need to get
But,
the museum ladies too.
Yes.
She presented to me, it was probably 2017, 18, that was 40 years. So she saw this, not this one, another one advertised,
Right.
north of the river. She went and bought it, drove it down and just parked it in the driveway. And then, no, she didn't. She drove around to son's place and said, come outside and have a look. And there it was. I had no idea what she's doing. She said, and that happened to be on Mother's Day, which was quite strange.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was her idea.
And so was that one yellow?
That was yellow, the black roof. That's been in for refurbishment for a little while.
So she must have seen it and it was the colours?
Yes, entirely, and the year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a 77 model.
Right.
And
okay.
black and black roof and the yellow body.
That's very clever.
Yeah, but it's being refurbished.
Right.
So in the meantime, we still needed a Mini
Yeah.
for promotional purposes. So again, she hopped online and found one in Albany.
That's so cool.
So that one came up from Albany.
That's
So when the other one's back in the garage, we'll probably say goodbye to the one we got out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so does the Mini go to different events with you? Is that what it does, or?
It went to the Coogee Surf Club Open Day
Right.
back in October.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Oh, we had another trade fair down in Mandurah at the sailing club, I think, down there. So it went down there a few weeks ago,
Yeah,
parked on the lawn.
It's very
Gets a
cool.
bit of interest.
Very clever marketing, really.
Gets a bit of interest.
It does,
It's a
yeah.
fun thing to drive to.
Yeah, absolutely. So can you tell us what's next for safety-based settlements?
We've got to bed down this anti-money laundering legislation.
Right.
That's going to be a big thing.
Yeah.
That's the next big thing.
Right.
And continue what we're doing. Our training is constant. We've got some good girls on board. Got Narelle's been with us for a few years. She's became licensed while she was with us.
Right.
Sophie's just come on board. She's very good with design work and IT stuff. Michaela is doing her studies and also incredibly good and accurate at what she does.
Oh, fabulous. Are they all listening now? Should we give them a shout
I
out?
have no idea.
Shout out to everyone at the safety-based settlements team.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are there any future community projects in the works?
At this stage, nothing that comes to mind. We'll just maintain what we already have established. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And do you see any more opportunities for Rockingham-themed initiatives?
Oh, it depends on the next cup of coffee, I think.
Okay, I was going to say, what else do you discuss at these coffees?
Oh, we do. We do come up with a few ideas. Well, we've got the 200 years coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Celebration, so we'll think of something, I'm sure. Yeah.
Right, okay. So what excites you the most about Rockingham's future?
The future's very bright. As much as there's divided opinion about the expansion of the Garden Island Naval Base and the AUKUS thing,
Yeah.
the Westport development is going to be absolutely huge for this area
Yeah.
in so many ways. So that's going to carry the economy of Rockingham through for probably the next 10, 15, 20 years and beyond.
Yeah.
When I came down here, there were about 19,000 people. There's about 150, 160,000 people there now.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. And 1 million traffic lights.
Yeah.
And we didn't have them before.
No, there's been a fair few accidents, so they go, oh, let's just whack a traffic light in there,
Yeah.
or a roundabout, or a chicane.
So the future of this area is good.
It is, yeah.
The location's brilliant.
Thanks to businessmen like yourself giving back to the community. Yeah, it is a wonderful city to live in. Yeah, thank you so much. What legacy do you hope to leave future generations, such as your grandkids and your children? What legacy do you hope to leave?
I haven't thought of that about that.
Okay.
The legacy would be to have an inquiring mind, not accept always what you see on screen. Do your own research, do your own investigations, get out in the world and experience for yourself
Yeah.
what's going on, and at the same time make a contribution wherever you can.
Absolutely.
Just don't take all the time. Got to give a bit back, like you guys.
Absolutely.
You know,
yeah.
you're volunteering your time here,
We are.
Yes.
and I think that's just brilliant.
Yeah.
It really is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And final closing, do you have a message for anyone listening in Rockingham? Do you have a message for the people of Rockingham?
Christmas message or any message.
Just
that
any
you can
message.
think of. Yeah.
The message would be just to be tolerant and to be kind to each other. Accept what is. Don't try to fight against things that you can't really change. Maybe work with change. But the main thing is just to be kind to each other.
Great. Thank you. I think that's so important.
It is.
Thank
definitely.
you so much for joining us.
Yeah,
today.
thank you so much.
Been my pleasure.
So people can buy these
Yes.
games
From
safety-based settlements?
Yes, that's the only place in Rockingham you can get them.
Yep. So you go to the safety-based settlements.
Yeah.
I went online, so I got it online, paid for it, and then
Yep.
You can
So look up. You can do it if you're online. You can look up safety-based settlements
Yes, or just pop in any time.
They
Or
do
pop in.
have a $20 delivery if you aren't local. So
Yeah.
for anyone listening that wants to
So
try,
yes.
wants to buy the Monopoly Rockingham game, there is a $20 delivery.
Yeah, that's what the Australia Post charge.
Yeah,
Yep.
so that's for Australia Post.
Yeah,
So you
but
can get this, it's available to
Live in
anyone.
Rockingham.
Yeah.
Go and pick it up. Safety-based settlements.
Good on you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, thank you so
Been a
much for
pleasure.
coming in. It's been a pleasure. And yes, it's going to be good.
Awesome. Thank you.
Right.
All right. Thank
Good
you
on
so
you.
much. Thank you. Here is Anything Goes, because it does.